Hi guys, Lemmy here, and I'm back with another art video. Today I am drawing Poison Ivy from Batman, and this video is actually very special. So I have received these supplies from jetpens.com. I completely colored it with just these materials aside from the white gel pen that I used at the very end. So the two supplies that I have received is a Pentel Aquash Water Brush pen, and it is the fine one. And what that is basically a watercolor brush that has a tube in the handle that you put water into, and it pushes water out into the brush as you're trying to watercolor. So it's kind of a portable watercolor brush pen. And I also received, now if I butcher this, I am sorry, an Akashiya Sai Watercolor Brush Pen set of 5 colors, and that's the spring color set. So I had the opportunity to kind of pick out some stuff that I think was cool so I could show you guys, and I decided to pick this spring color set. Now, there are different seasonal sets like spring, summer, fall, winter, but I picked the spring because I like the colors that it came with, but each season has a different set that goes really nicely together. So when I looked at these colors, I thought, oh, this would be perfect for Poison Ivy, and I received the colors. One is a kind of a teal, one is a light pink, another one is a reddish pink, almost like it's a darker pink. There's also a yellow, which is more of like an ochre color, and then there is a pale orange, which is kind of like a fleshy skin color almost. So those are the two sets of materials that I received from JetPens, and I got to try them out. Now, I have no prior experience with watercolor brush pens, or they're kind of like watercolor markers almost. So you'll see me do a lot of experimenting because I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, all the instructions that I could find were all in like Japanese, I think. So I was like, I don't really know. So I did a lot of experimenting by myself to kind of maybe better explain how to use the materials that I used in this video. So at the very beginning, you'll see me do a lot of work with the water pen. I'm just going to call it a water pen, you guys. I do a lot of work with that and the watercolor markers, and how I work that is I would use the watercolor brush pen and then use the water brush pen to kind of pull out the color and make it bleed. So you can get those really cool watercolor effects from these markers if you use a lot of water from the brush pen. And that's how I did the hair, and I went back later and I added more detail to it, but I really liked how I did it at first. Like, if I could go back in time, I might like just keep it the way I did it, but when I experiment, I really like to experiment, so I keep going with things. So eventually I decide, okay, I'm going to use just the pens, so when I get to the flower section, you will see me just use the watercolor pens. And how I did that is I would dip them into water. And this is the cool thing about these pens, is that when you dip them into water, you get a lighter color. So you dip them in the water, and then you do the lightest part first. And then after a while, after the water starts coming out of the pen, more actual pigment comes out. So then you want to kind of move to the darker area. So you kind of want to color from light to dark. Those are like super cool, and you get a lot of control out of these with minimal effort. And if you want to put down a kind of wash of color that's consistent, that's not like the bleeding at the beginning or the light to dark variation with the markers, I suggest you grab like a piece of plastic or something, because that's what I used, and I took the watercolor pens and I rubbed it onto the plastic to get the pigment onto it, kind of like a palette sort of thing. Then I took the brush pen and I added some water to it and mixed it around, and then used that to apply the color onto the drawing. So there's different techniques you can use, but what's really great is that these are so portable that you can just take them anywhere, and it's super easy. You don't need a glass of water. You just need the pack of the pens, and you need a full, like with water in it, brush, and then maybe like a little piece of plastic or just any sort of surface that won't absorb, and then you have something to work on, and you can just do it anywhere. And what's really great about the spring set is that all these colors really went together beautifully. Like, the drawing is so pretty that I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I made that. And it's a little bit difficult to get used to at first, I'm going to be honest. But once you get the hang of it, it's like really easy. And with minimal effort, like, I have something so pretty, and I'm actually very proud of it. So hopefully, like, all these little tips that I gave you about how to use them will come in handy if you guys want to purchase your own set. I'm going to leave the links down below so you can see. Now, what's really cool with jet pens is that they're so descriptive. In their like little description area, they tell you, you know, how long the brush is, and you know what's the thickness of the marker, and like the different colors, and then they show you examples of what it looks like on the paper, and like it's really convenient even if you just want to look at the specs of what you're buying, to just click on a link and check it out. And I'm doing something super special through Jet Pens because they've been like really amazing. They are working with me to do a giveaway. So if you want your own set of the Pentel Aquash, I'm not saying this right, water brush pen, I think it's called, and then the, oh my gosh, I can't say this right, Akashiya Sai Watercolor Brush Pen set of spring colors, you guys can enter to win your own set. Now, this is only for people in the US. This is not an international giveaway, unfortunately. And what you have to do is you have to sign up for a newsletter. And I myself have signed up for it. So they don't sell your information to anyone, and they don't give your information to anybody. Basically, it's to tell that you're, you know, a human and not a robot. And you very rarely actually do get a newsletter from them, and it's always something cool that they're doing, like a giveaway of some sort, or check out these new supplies. And what's really cool is that the supplies that you get from Jet Pens is stuff that you would not readily find in art stores near you. There's like a lot of Japanese products and stuff like that, and I actually spent a long time looking through the website, and there's a lot of items on there that I've never seen in like an AC Moore or a Michaels or anything like that. So if you want to check out the supplies, links below. If you want to enter the giveaway, the links are below as well. I should probably mention that I myself am not mailing the materials, so this is all done through Jet Pens. All you have to do is sign up, and if you win, they'll alert you to that, and you know, they handle everything and send you everything. Let's see. If you like this video, if you like the idea of giveaways, if you like me trying new products, if you think this was really cool and I can show you so many different new things, then you should definitely like this video, and you should totally leave a comment, because depending how well this video does depends how often I can do this for you guys, how often I can do giveaways, how often I can show you cool new things. And I have spent quite some time going through the website, picking out items that I think you guys would really like, items that I don't necessarily need, but I think that you guys would enjoy. So if you want these opportunities to find these new supplies and all that, please like the video and comment. This is like really super cool and generous of this website, so I really want to like try to promote it, because I think that it's very good business what they're doing. Because, I mean, it's super cool. And I love giveaways. I love giving away stuff, you guys. It brings me great joy. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope you like the picture, and I hope you're excited, because I sure am. Next week, I will have the line art of this picture. I kind of just wanted to do the coloring first because I really wanted to do the giveaway of the supplies, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video and this opportunity, and I'll talk to you guys next week for another art video. So take care. Bye guys.